couple of weeks ago, I visited Rye Meads RSPB Reserve. First stop was the Gadwall Hide, where this juvenile Whooper Swan was on the nearby island. It wasn't long before a large group of visitors came into the hide, so I moved on, but I stopped briefly outside to watch a small group of long-tailed tits. Next stop was the Kingfisher Hide. Sadly, no kingfishers to be seen, but along with a few coots, some large common carp kept me entertained as they grubbed through the lake bed in search of food. This behaviour, sadly, can be detrimental in some water bodies, as it uproots plants and puts sediment in the water, stopping the submerged plants from growing. This means less habitat for many other freshwater species, but thankfully they don't appear to be doing any damage here. I had a quick visit up to the Warbler Hide, where there wasn't much to be seen, so I headed back to the Gadwall Hide. There was some lapwing on the island, and this male shoveler feeding nearby. And there were a good number of black-headed gulls flying about. This species is the UK's commonest inland gull, so it's not too surprising there's good numbers in a top preserve like this. A quick look in the turnhide next door gave me some good sightings of lots of mute swans, the resident swan species in the UK. I headed back towards the centre, and just as I went round the corner near the Ashby Hide, there was a juvenile Whooper Swan. And it was surprisingly close to the path, sitting on the bank in the corner of the lake, and I had a great view as it was napping and preening. Unlike the mute swan, this species is not a resident, but breeds in Iceland and migrates to the UK to spend the winter here. If you look closely, you can just see the distinctive yellow coloration forming on the beak, which is a handy way to distinguish it from the similar sized mute swan with its red beak. The Whooper Swan sat nicely for comparison purposes with the two mute swans. Before a fur came along and chased it off. I left soon after this too, but will return again soon